Hello, I'm Jan Blais. My thanks to Biblio Connection and Betty Poole for this chance to share my new novel with you. 20th Century Limited is a story of America told by a courageous, plain-speaking newsman. It gives the reader an inside look at a difficult, fascinating time in our nation's history through the eyes of Paul Bernard, disabled Vietnam vet, celebrated journalist, and television newsman. When Paul Bernard is killed covering the Iraq War, the reader is drawn into the investigation with Gus Flynn, Bernard's old professor and mentor, and a New Yorker reporter. Book 1 shows the young Paul Bernard's religious intensity and patriotism, his coming of age and trial by fire in battle, his return, career, and family. In Book 2, Paul Bernard hits his stride, Carter and Khomeini, Reagan, and the rise of the radical right. Bush 1, Clinton, and the nation's polarization. Bush 2, in our disastrous adventure in Iraq. More than just a good story, 20th Century Limited takes the reader behind the headlines and lets him see and relive how we became who we are, along the way getting to know Paul Bernard, Gus Flynn, and a surrounding cast you come to care about deeply. A final word. The book's portrayal of our decades of stalemate and folly reminds us how important it is not to forget. Those who don't know their history are indeed doomed to repeat it. And by the way, check out my first novel too, Flight Path, a story of the airlines in the early days of deregulation. Thanks again to Biblio Connection, and I hope you enjoy the story.